What is going on? Howdy, y'all. So, I might need to get another, holder thing, because look, this thing just I'll put it on there, and if it let's see. Yeah, it doesn't even hold your guys' weight. I feel like I'm just buying one of these every week, and it's the most annoying thing ever. Look at that. All right, we're not even gonna deal with this thing. We're just gonna take it off It lasted me a good week or whatever, 2 or 4. It was probably a month and a half, 2 months, but still, it's not that expensive. It was only $10. But what is going on today, y'all? Today is a little chest, bicep, all the front side of your body stuff. And for the lifestyle lift, it's gonna be, I think, weighted dips today. I'm not the biggest fan of weighted dips just because they're really hard, and it's for my opinion, they're one of the hardest lifts to progress on, in my opinion. For some reason, my chest is one of my weaker points, so my chest isn't the strongest anyways, but I just feel like it's such a hard movement to progress on. But hey, that's no excuse. We're just gonna keep at them, but nothing more really needs to be said, so I'm not really gonna be talking to you guys a whole lot, so we would just see you in the gym. All right, first exercise of the day is going to be an inclined dumbbell press. Now we PR'd here by 2 reps, so woohoo! So what we're going to be doing is keeping those elbows flared in, not out, because the more out you have it, the more shoulder you're going to get. And we're trying to complete the upper chest to get the mommy milkers. I don't know why I just say mommy so much, but you get the point. You want them double D's, baby. So just make sure you're training hard and heavy with these. Now, usually before I get into another pressing, I do a fly, but I wanted to change it up today, and next time we have a fly. But make sure we're keeping our elbows in when we're doing these, and honestly, it's just like doing a fly. Try to touch your elbows when you're doing these. I know it's a machine, so it doesn't allow you to actually go closer with your, elbows, but just trying to failure for one set like last time. Now, here we are again, baby. Now, we're going to just be making sure we're getting a big stretch on the way out and a good squeeze on the way in by crossing those handles over. And then once we are done with that, we're going to just take a couple steps back and then bang out a few more reps. You're just going to really feel this in the middle of your chest and a little bit of the lower chest whenever you're doing these, and a little bit of the upper chest when you're on the way back. Now, we're going to be doing curls for the girls or buys for the guys if, you swing that way, but personally, I do not. So, we're making sure we're going to just be keeping our elbow around the same position when we're doing this and making sure we are curling heavy and hard. And then we're going to be supersetting these with lateral raises for that side delt activation to get a little bit wider looking. If you have a wider waist or just, bad lat genetics or whatever you have, or small lats or whatever, be doing lateral raises because that'll just make you look wider in a shirt and everything. Now, we're really going to be hitting that inside part of the bicep with these because you're keeping your arms in as much as you can, so your elbows in once again. And we're just going to be getting a full stretch at the bottom, so complete the failure. And afterwards, this is the best thing you could probably do. Also, we're doing 2 sets, but after each of the normal part of the set, like these parts, you're going to just be going all the way down, like you're looking straight down and kind of just having your body fully bent over, and you're going to be doing curls. It's really going to be hitting that brachialis in your forearm when you're doing it, but you're also going to feel a really crazy bicep burn whenever you're doing it, just for a really good pump at the end and for great fatigue at the end. But we're going to be doing this for 2 sets, and you'll really enjoy that burnout set, like right here. Now, moving along to the abs, we have 2 sets of these as well. Make sure we're really squeezing at the top and going as slow down as we can possible on the way down. That being because I don't have the other ab machine where you hold your legs at the top and it keeps your feet in place. But this one's just a great alternate version of it. But just add like a plate or 2 if you can. But just try to focus on body weight at first, just to really understand how slow on the way down works for these, because it is crazy. Now, we have a set of adductors, which is going to make that leg really thick and strong. This is going to make you not fit in your jeans, which is what we all want. We want to get bigger leg sizes and smaller waist sizes. You know, that's just how it should be, baby. That's what makes you look like a superhero. So just make sure you're doing these, man. Now, to finish up this front side day, we're just going to be ending it off with 1 set of leg extensions, really just exploding on the way up, going slow on the way down, banging it out to failure. What is going on, y'all? We are done with the lift, ladies and gentlemen. And can't complain about it too much, you know. PR'd today on my incline dumbbell bench. I got 2 extra reps today. I was hoping for 1 extra reps. I was really preparing for it mentally. And then I thought I got 7, but I actually got 8. So I got to get 2 more reps to progress to the next weight. So here's how I program my thing. Since I'm doing bodybuilding training, I pick a weight where I know I can at least do 6 starting out with. That's what I started with. So at least 6 reps, right? But no more than 10. So 6 to 9 rep range. That's the weight I want to pick starting with. And then you progress on that lift each and every day until you hit 10 reps. And then you go up, like let's say you're doing 50-pound dumbbells on a flat dumbbell bench. You hit 8 reps on it this week. You hit 9 reps on it next week. And then the next week after that, you hit 10. The next week after that, or the next time you train chest, you go up to 55s, and then you do like 7 or 8, and then you do that to the next time until you get up to 10 reps, and then you go to 60s. That's just a very simple way of progressive overload, and I used to track every lift every day for like a month straight. Gets so exhausting doing that because you constantly have to open your phone. And what I'll do is I'll just check back on my recording when I'm editing the video and then add the weights I did then with the amount of reps. And yeah, I just think it overall allows me to know kind of what I'm doing without the annoyance of tracking every time. Like if I get 7 reps one day, I'm not even going to touch that page then. I'm just going to be like, okay, well, I'll just strive for, 10 next time or 8 next time, So, but like let's just say I have a day where I get 9 reps, like a really good day. And then another day I only get 7 reps. Well, I'm not even going to touch the page is what I meant to say. But with that being said, lift overall today was a good lift. And then now I'm just going to rub down. It's starting to rain now. A little drizzle, but like heavy drizzling. But yeah, man, I ain't got nothing really to yap about. So with that said, please like and subscribe. And I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.